Hey everyone, welcome if you're new here. My name is Missy and this is Tarot with No Filters. If you're returning, I am so happy to have you back. And don't forget to like and subscribe to all notifications. So y'all, we're going to get right on into it. So as you can see in the title, this reading, we will be seeing what your coworkers think of you. So we're going to use a couple of decks. I have already meditated over the energy, so let's get it. Let's go. Spirit guides, ancestors, universe. What does the collective's co-workers think of them? How do they co-workers view the collective? Gratitude. Alright, let's see what come out. First one out, 4 cups. For some of y'all, your co-workers feel like you sick of your job or bored at your job. You just kind of there for a check. Like, you might be constantly looking for a new job or always talking about needing a new job. The Star. Yeah, some of you are hoping that you find a new job. You talk about your dream job, or you hoping that you find a new job. Others of you, they see that you have star qualities. Maybe some of you, your coworkers might encourage you to step out on your own and start like a YouTube channel. Or a TikTok account, doing something that you're good at or that you like to do to make money. Ace of Swords. They feel like you could be successful at whatever you decide to do or want to do. They also might view you as somebody that's full of ideas. You always brainstorming better ways to do something or how to get some money. You could also be an Aquarius. They could also view you as being a very positive person outside of being sick of your job or bored at your job. Or maybe you feel like there's nowhere else for you to go in this job. For some of you, your coworkers feel like you should move on to bigger and better things. Like you made for bigger and better things. Like it's generally a positive energy here. You could be an Aquarius if I didn't say it already. Or an air sign. Or a water sign. Or a Leo. Let's see. We have the Knight of Pentacles come out in reverse. Yeah, I want to show y'all some of these cards though. They're so cute. And the 3 of Swords come out crossing. So they may feel like you've been going back and forth. You've been contemplating about leaving this job or what to do next or what direction to take next. You might be worried about how to maintain yourself if you take a leap to go do something different. Like how will you maintain yourself financially in between that time as you build up whatever this other thing is. You might have kids, and so that might be a reason why you still at this job and you haven't left just yet. The Five of Wands. I actually had these cards though. I love this artwork. The Five of Wands came out in reverse. They may feel like you are very good at biting your tongue at work. You might work in customer service or corporate. But they feel like you coming to the end of being able to bite your tongue, or they see you as very talented at being able to bite your tongue. You're very emotionally intelligent. You may be even good at putting on a good face to make it so that you don't seem so discontent with your job. But they know, because you may talk to a few people, like the people that you talk to at work may know that you are ready to move past this position or this company. Very specific. Some of you may have been offered a promotion that you turned down. It wasn't worth it for some reason. As far maybe the pay didn't match up with the work they wanted or the amount of work. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, some of you you want to go off and do something different, like possibly like a YouTube channel or a TikTok or something social media related. But you may be worried about, it could be if you have kids, you may be worried about how you will maintain yourself financially while you get whatever this is going or off the ground. And so it's kind of keeping you stuck, which is not a bad thing, because of course bills gonna be bills. Like, you still gotta pay them. So I feel like you contemplating on how to leave this job and go for this opportunity that you want to. The Magician. But you manifesting a way to do it. And they know that they see you as resilient. You somebody that can figure it out, that will figure it out. Some of your coworkers may look up to you. You may have a very inspiring story. I'm hearing beat the odds. Like, some of you may have beat the odds in some way. Like, you may have been a teen mom and you have just been fighting your way up to stability and to give your kid or children a comfortable life. And they're inspired by your story. They root for you. And they feel like you can make a way out of no way, or they just see you as meant for greatness and a spotlight. Yeah, some of y'all, you meant to be on social media. Because we got the Star and a ring light. That's the second time I've seen one of these cards that made me think of a ring light. So some of you want to chase your dreams of being a social media influencer. You might want to like review videos or give commentary on videos, or some of you may be into cooking. You want to do cooking videos, or maybe DIY. You may like to do or be really good at DIY products, or making DIY like projects. And if so, you could also sell them, or you may already sell them. Some of you may knit or make something with your hands that you sell. Maybe you've sold products to coworkers that you hand make. Five of Pentacles reversed. So you may be worried about taking a leap when it comes to whatever this dream is you want to chase or adventure you want to start. But I don't feel like you don't have to be worried about money. because the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like you manifesting comfortability. Like, even if you have to work to build whatever this is up or follow, I feel like it's gonna come. I feel like you're gonna make a way out of nowhere, but you may find that things just fall into place. Like, you might leave your job and start chasing your dreams as a social media influencer, and don't do nothing that don't fit for you. This is just a tarot reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you do, it's like, it might be some situations where, like, you just get a random check in the mail, or some type of refund, or some type of lawsuit settlement for $1,000, $2,000. Like, it's like things will fall into place or happen that will just help you along the way as you chase this dream. But you don't know that. But you manifesting a new prosperous beginning. Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like they see you as determined, but also stuck. Like, maybe you're struggling to see how to make this transition not be a blow to your finances or to your family situation. Like, you strategic, you planning, you plotting the best way, and you thinking of a backup plan, a plan A, B, C, Z, P, back up to G. What else? How does the collective co-workers view them? I'm gonna get two more. I guess that's three more. And then we go get some from the other day. Five of Swords reverse. I feel like you're a pretty, like, happy person. You kind of, like, light up a room. People enjoy your presence. They enjoy being around you. They're gonna miss you once you move on to a new job or a new path, but they're gonna be happy for you when you leave. Nine of Pentacles. They feel like once you put in some effort, you're gonna be successful. They feel like it's a given for you. You might be worried about, if you take this leap, will you be successful? But everybody else sees your potential or your greatness, whether you see it or not. And Page of Cups. The majority of the people at your job that know about your dreams or aspirations have a very positive outlook, but it's somebody that feel like you could be dreaming too big, or you naive about what it would take to make this dream happen, especially if you got kids. But the bottom of the deck is Three of Cups. Celebrations, friendships, reunions. I feel like at the end of it all, you're going to end up celebrating. If you chase whatever this is, whatever path this is, it's going to end up in a celebration. Like, you're going to be successful at it, and your coworkers know that. Bottom of this deck is established, settled, secure, wealthy. That's how they see you gonna be if you chase this dream. They feel like you're gonna be successful at whatever it is you want to do. Like, you're gonna get money from it. But for many of you, it's a YouTube channel. Like, either you teaching how to do something, you teaching a skill, or you do DIY projects. Some of you may carve, it's very specific, may carve shapes or gifts out of rocks or like clay Or maybe you make sculptures. You could be artistic. Somebody could be a writer. You could also make handmade jewelry. And for some of you, if you make handmade jewelry, it may be very eclectic, very unique to your style. Some of you may also have a hair business or getting started in a hair, or you want to start a hair business, selling wigs or bundles. Some of you have had issues with the father of your children. If you're a single mom, where the father has come up to your job and started problems, and people have saw how they treated you, and as part of why they root for you, because they've seen your struggle with this other person. How does the collective's co-workers view them? What's the vibes? That's very specific. Let me get one more. Wow. Ooh. So from the second deck, we got legal, nurturing, waves. If I can get it to, there we go, waves. And paranoid flew across the table on top of legal. For some of you, oh, wait, and the bottom of the deck, on this deck is narcissist. Yeah, so some of you, like I was just saying, they have watched you have an issue, or you might be going through a custody battle with the father of your children, and it has come to your job. And that is part of the reason why these co-workers root for you to build something stable for you and your children, because this person that you have kids with might have tried to ruin you. And there may have been times where your co-workers have had to support you as you go through. For some of you, it's just like a custody battle, and you worry that this person could either try to take your kids, or you worried about them getting joint custody, or you worried about them getting some type of visit where it's very specific. So don't take it if it's not your situation. But you might be worried about them getting some type of visitation where they could then take your kids out of town, like on the first visit. Some of you may also feel like, or you may have talked to your coworkers about the fact that you feel like your child's father isn't interested in the kids. They just trying to get at you using the court. Like they don't have any, they don't show their kids any emotions. They don't really care about coming to get them or taking care of them, only for court purposes or to look good in court. Like this might be somebody that comes and get the kids only around court dates, or only pays child support around a court date. And you pour into your kids. Your co-workers view you as someone who is a very good mom. Could be a dad, but I'm getting mom. And you pour into your children. For some of you, the father of your children may have lied to your children about you, or they try to lie to your children to mix them into your issues. Because for some of you, it's a divorce. Like you going through a divorce. And you trying to build yourself back up after this divorce now that you're single. But this person could be fighting dirty. Like they could have cheated on you and that's why you got a divorce and now they're fighting dirty. But you was married to or you got kids with a narcissist. And for some of you, this is very specific. Like this might be 1 or 2 people. But if this is your situation, this specific situation, then there could have been an incident where your child's father came up to your job and somehow the police were called and your coworkers watched him try to lie to the police to manipulate the situation to get you in trouble, and they stepped in to tell the truth or to help you, or they just watched how he tried to manipulate the situation even though they saw what really happened. But most of y'all is entangled in some type of legal battle with this person. It's either custody or divorce and custody. But you paranoid about either the father getting visits or joint custody. You might see this person as a danger to your children. For some of you, the father of your children may be a drunk and they may come around your kids drunk, and that's why you don't want them to have unsupervised visits. Like real drunk. They might come around like one of those drunks that's crying or real angry or falling out, or they all over the kids real rough and slobbering and talking crazy and blaming you in front of the kids and trying to start something late at night. And your kids might be like under the age of 10. Like some of you may have a 9-year-old. You may have a 9-year-old son. This person may have previously come over at night drunk and put holes in your walls or tore up furniture. Or fell down the stairs. That's real specific. Drunk. They may have also tried to take your kids away from the house while they was drunk. And you might have brought that up in court about why you don't want this person to have unsupervised visits. But if this is your situation, then your coworkers, you may have a few coworkers that you talk to about the situation, or the situation came to your job, so you had no choice but to at least somewhat discuss it, because you had to explain to either to coworkers or supervisor or whoever got involved, or somebody might have wrote a witness statement for you, somebody that you work with. But the overall energy is like your coworkers is rooting for you, and they see a potential that you might struggle to see in yourself. But they see you as somebody that is resilient and can bounce back. And you somebody they can come to when they want to know the truth. Like when they want it non-sugar coated, or they just want it clear and dry, they know they can come to you and you're going to give them to them straight, whatever it is. Like this may be a situation where you and your coworkers kind of have been together for a long time. Y'all got like somewhat of a friendship, so y'all talk about relationships or kids. But these people gonna hate to see you leave this job at some point, but they rooting for you when you go, because they've seen you go through some shit with the father or mother, could be, but for most of you it's the father of your kids, and they want to see you win, because they've seen how the father of your kids have tried to hold you back or hold you down or discourage you or get you in some type of trouble, or threaten to take the kids, or drain you. Some of you, they might have drained you financially during a marriage because of their alcoholism. Somebody a drunk that don't change clothes that often either. Like, if this was your husband, they could have had a real good job where they had to wear, like, they were required to wear like a suit or something at some point, and they lost that job because of their drinking, or they got laid off and then they started drinking more, and they had angry jobs. Somebody was tearing up some walls. Because if you see this, that's 2 pictures of tore up walls. And between legal, you might have had to call the police on this person. Your kids might have been around when you had to call the police on this person. They came home drunk and acting crazy. This also could have been somebody who wouldn't come home for 2-3 nights at a time. And your coworkers watched you still love and support your children and all their after school activities while dealing with this drunk. And you finally had enough and divorced this person. Or you're in the process of divorcing this person or leaving this person, but you still got kids with them. So it's like they watching you glow up or try to glow up and grow up through all they see you going through with this person. But yeah, that was interesting. So collective, that is how your coworkers are viewing you at this time. If you resonate with this energy, feel free to let me know below. I am so interested to hear who resonate with this. And I see you in the next one. Bye.